Okay.
I can see that
I'm
you
in
don't
medical
have one. That's why
school, and you're hitting people and running. I think I have a life.
For a car up and down the 405 every day. Who does that? Someone with
She does.
What did you do? You've got the police telling you it doesn't come back to that car.
So naturally, I took it upon myself to check every single gold champagne-colored Mercedes of that make and model in my entire neighborhood every day I was driving around, because I figured, what else do I have to do, right? I'm in the look.
What else do you have to do?
Right. Yeah.
Live a life.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Fair
You're
enough.
talking about every champagne-colored Mercedes in
there
LA.
aren't that many. It's an odd color. As she said, pewter.
It's not like the cherry red. It's
the minute you buy a car, you start seeing every car that looks like it. So,
exactly.
So what happens?
Seriously.
4 months later is when I saw the car again.
4 months?
Yes.
You're looking for 4 months?
Yeah.
Every day on your way to work?
Yeah. I figured she lives really close by, so
because you were both getting on the same place?
Yeah, she got on directly behind me. And who gets on the freeway at 8 a.m.?
What do you do for a living, ma'am?
I'm in medical school. I pay attention, Your Honor.
You should be.
I look for things.
Yeah. You should be a detective.
Yeah.
So how did this, is this your husband?
Yes.
What did he think about your incessant search for the Holy Grail here?
He was not pleased, Your Honor.
No, come on up, sir.
He tired of hearing.
How was this for 4 months, day in and day out?
Borderline obsessive.
No, I don't think it's borderline.
There are so many Mercedes, though, like so many in California, like in Los Angeles.
I just want her to be happy and move on, and because I thought it was a lost cause.
Okay, so how did it not become a lost cause?
New Year's Eve.
Hawkeye Hennessy was on the case.
2009.
Okay.
We're on the 405, pretty much right in the same area on the other side of the freeway, and she spots the car. We're in a different car. We're in my truck at that point.
Okay.
So
we see the car drive by. It's Miss Maxwell in her Mercedes. And what convinces you that it's her?
The front end damage was still there as she drove away.
Same front end damage that you saw the day of the accident?
Indeed.
And what about the tag? How close was her tag to yours?
Everything was correct except for it was 435 at the end instead of 345 at the end. So weird, right?
Miss Maxwell.
They chased me down. Come on down.
Well, you picked the wrong person.
They chased me down completely. I look in my mirrors and I noticed a truck is following me, and they had been following me for quite a while. So I'm driving, and it is New Year's Eve, and I'm driving, getting ready to go to my best friend's house.
He's not trying to run you off the road or anything, right?
Oh, let me tell you.
No, I mean, when you see him, when you notice him.
When I first noticed them, they were driving behind me.
Just driving like anybody behind you.
She wasn't driving.
I switch lanes, they switch lanes. I speed up, they speed up. I didn't even know who it was. Like, I'm like, okay, this is getting really weird now. So I'm exiting the freeway because my friend lives close. And I'm calling her at the same time. Like, I think there's somebody following me. I pull out. I'm driving recklessly.
I know what following you means. You don't have to break this street by
of my life, seriously.
Why didn't you go to the police station?
I couldn't even think about that. There was not even a police station near. My mind didn't even think of that. I was thinking of, let me get away from them, because who are they? I looked, and when I looked in my mirror, I seen him driving in her passenger seat.
Okay.
And I'm every corner that I turned, they literally turned out in traffic with me, like recklessly. Like, my baby is in the car. You're not caring if you're gonna make me crash or anything.
What are you thinking? You got a baby in the car. Drive to a police station.
But at the same time, I didn't know who this was. Like, I didn't know if you were trying to kill me. Who just goes around following somebody at that high speed?
People have been rear-ended by them.
I ended up losing them.
How'd you lose them?
I pulled in my friend's. No, they still followed. I pulled in my friend's parking stall.
But she wasn't
got out
driving.
the car.
Okay, wait, hold on. Okay, so you lose them.
Yeah.
Okay.
I seen them drive down my friend's street though. Okay. So it was really weird to me. That whole situation was weird, and I didn't know who it was for at least maybe.
Well, did you start at the time you see them drive by and you have a moment to think? Do you think to yourself that maybe it's the people that you had rear-ended?
I never rear-ended anyone.
I thought I'd get you with that. Okay. So anyway.
So,
all right, so
that's why I never thought about that. Not one time. That never occurred to my mind.
So tell me what happens. You must call the police and say, I've got the right tag now.
Yes.
Okay.
I immediately.
So you call the police and you report it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. How is it your car has the same front end damage as the Mercedes that hit her?
Because I was on my lunch break with my friend, and we were going into Wells Fargo, to the bank. We were going in the bank, and a guy was he was backing out of the Burger King parking lot. Apparently, he didn't want to wait in the drive-thru.
Okay.
So he was backing out of the Burger King the drive-thru. So as he was backing up, I was honking my horn like, stop, 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 stop. But he was going such a fast pace that he backed up into me. My friend is there, and she's, trying to calm me down.
What damage did he cause to your car?
he messed the whole front end up.
The whole front end?
Yes, it's like...
Backing up in from a drive-through?
Yeah, he backed up hard.
Was he backing up at like 30 miles an hour?
He backed up hard, Your Honor.
Did the guy stick around?
No, he stuck around to cuss me out. He hopped in his car and he drove off.
And he fled?
He fled.
And you got his tag?
Yes.
And you did not call the police to report?
No, I just went back to work.
He totally jacked up your front end, your entire front end.
Well, it's the way it's not jacked up. It's
Are we
just like,
downplaying the damages now?
No, I'm just telling you. I can tell you it was a headlight and a little bit of the hood and the bumper part.
Okay. Which
it wasn't
remarkably
like a bashed-in,
is
like,
consistent with your car going under hers and pushing the
That's
trunk.
a big coincidence from what she...
There's a lot of coincidences in this case. She gets rear-ended by a woman who looks like you driving not gold, a pewter Mercedes, right? And the car gets under hers, which means it's going to have hood damage. You have the same car with front end damage, right? Okay. This is what?
But
how many months later?
Mercedes. My car is double.
Did you have insurance?
Did I have insurance at the time? No, I didn't.
No insurance. Did you have a license?
It was expired.
You know, those are the kind of things that make people flee the scene of a rear-end collision. No license, no insurance.
I didn't. I never had this. I never did this.
Let's hold on, because the coincidences continue. So you have the same looking car with consistent damage. You have a license plate that is identical with all the numbers, just inverted. The last three are inverted. Actually, 2 of the last 3 are inverted. How many do you think there are in the entire state of California with that tag?
But that's what she's telling you.
That's what I'm telling you.
Yeah, but she can tell you what she wants to tell you.
So let's now get to the, I'm sorry?
That's what's documented in the report on the day of the accident and the supplemental.
No, it is in the report. The police report has everything she said at the time of the accident, okay? 345 and it's 435. Now here's the remarkable thing. She does have a rear-end collision with some guy at a Burger King parking lot.
And he says it.
It's in the police report.
Exactly.
And they contacted the guy. And you know what the guy said? He said, yeah, I backed into her. I was backing out at a slow speed, and they showed him the pictures of your front-end damage, and he said, no way. No way.
He also said that his wife or someone was in the car with him, and no one ever was in the car with him.
Let me tell you how this all boils down, okay? You fled the scene after rear-ending her car. You're responsible for the damages to her car, the rental bills. She's got the rental car bills. She's got medical bills here and physical therapy bills, which she's getting reimbursed for. She is suing for pain and suffering. She could have sued you for the maximum of pain and suffering and gotten more money against you because you fled the scene. And I'm not very sympathetic with people who flee the scene when somebody has been injured. I'm not sympathetic to people who flee the scene when nobody's been injured, but certainly not when they're injured, okay? Because that is a felony, all right? So the bottom line is you're going to reimburse her $3,410, every penny, and then you're going to go deal with the consequences for the criminal charges. Good luck to you, all right?
All right.
Judge Alex has ruled in favor of the plaintiff and has ordered the defendant to pay her $3,410.
On behalf of all the redheads, I just have to say, we are what we are.
Get a life.
Okay.
I can see that
I'm
you
in
don't
medical
have one. That's
school,
why
and you're hitting people and running. I think I have a life.
Searching for a car up and down the 405 every day. Who does that? Someone with
She does, and she won.
She has a life. She has a